You didn't choose that. Walk in for milk and toothpaste. Walk out with a candle, a bag of chips, and something you never touched, or so you thought. That was not your choice. Every single step inside that store was designed in advance to make you do exactly that. Store layout psychology, one of the most quietly effective behavior design systems ever built. Step by step, starting the moment you push open that door. First move, slow you down. Right at the entrance, most large stores place a wide open area called the decompression zone. Outside world speed, distracted, goal-focused, rushing. That open space forces a gear change. Speed drops, eyes start wandering, slow down, and you become a far better customer. A slower shopper is a more impulsive shopper. Retail anthropologist Paco Underhill spent years tracking real shoppers, timing their pauses, mapping their routes, noting every item touched and every item ignored. His book, Why We Buy, found that shoppers still accelerating past a product almost never register it. Decompression zones exist to guarantee you are already slow before you hit the merchandise. Here is where it gets deliberate. Slow down and inside. Most stores now steer you right. In countries where traffic drives on the right, like the US and most of Europe, shoppers tend to drift right when entering a store. Retailers in those markets are built around this. High-margin products line the right side perimeter. Feels like free browsing. It is a route that was mapped before you arrived. Essentials, the items you actually came for, sit deep inside the store or at the very back. Not every store, layouts vary, but in most large supermarkets, dairy, bread, and eggs are positioned to maximize distance traveled. More distance means more exposure to products you never planned to buy. Deliberate, not accidental. Behavioral scientists call it the exposure effect. The more you see something, the more you want it. Social psychologist Robert Zajonc proved this decades ago. Repeated exposure alone makes people rate something more favorably, even when they cannot explain why. Stores use this directly. Every extra aisle is another exposure, another nudge toward wanting something you had zero intention of buying. Eye level, that is where the real money is made. Shelf placement in major supermarkets is not random. Brands pay for premium positions, specifically the spots that land directly in your line of sight. Studies on shelf positioning consistently show eye-level products outsell identical products on lower or higher shelves, sometimes by a significant margin. For children's products, cereals, snacks, toys, that eye-level zone drops lower. It targets the exact height of a child sitting in a shopping cart. Shelves are not organized for your convenience. They are organized to maximize revenue per linear foot, a real metric stores track obsessively. Picture this: cereal aisle, familiar red box at eye level. Hand goes out. No price check, no label read, just an automatic reach. That automatic reach is the goal, not your conscious decision, your conditioned reflex. Dozens of visits trained you to do exactly that. Third move, and this one is invisible. Temperature, lighting, music, all of it engineered. Warm, soft lighting makes products look appealing and keeps you comfortable. Harsh fluorescent lighting, the kind in fast food restaurants, signals speed. Get in, get out. Music tempo has a measurable effect on pace. Slower music slows shoppers down, and slower shoppers spend more. Marketing researcher Charles Arini tested this directly, measuring how background music tempo changed wine sales. Slower music meant more time in the aisle and more money spent. Fresh bread baking, coffee brewing, flowers at the entrance, not amenities, tools. Scent bypasses rational thinking and hits the limbic system directly, the brain region handling emotion and memory. Triggers comfort, makes you feel at home. Comfortable shoppers spend more. See the pattern? Every environmental variable was tested and optimized. Nothing in a well-designed retail space is accidental. Most people miss this part entirely. The checkout line, basket decided, trip done. Right? Wrong. Checkout is a final behavioral ambush. Standing still, bored, willpower spent across the entire trip. Psychologists call this ego depletion. Self-control draws from a limited mental resource. By checkout, that resource is nearly gone. Small temptations at the register land exactly when resistance is lowest. Checkout items are cheap, small, and familiar. By design, small purchases bypass your internal price check. A $2 chocolate bar never triggers a full cost-benefit analysis. Here is the twist, and this part should actually make you feel better, not worse. None of this works because you are weak or stupid. It works because you are human. These systems exploit the exact cognitive shortcuts that make your brain efficient. Behavioral economist Richard Thaler, Nobel Prize in Economics, spent his career proving that humans do not decide the way classical economics assumes. Context, framing, and environment shape choices far more than we realize. Stores did not hack a flaw in you. They hacked the operating system of every human brain. The same system that lets you drive without thinking, recognize faces instantly, and make 1,000 micro-decisions a day without burning out. Feature, not a bug, but exploitable. Now you know exactly how. What can you actually do with this? A few things that genuinely work. Write a list before you enter. Not because you are forgetful. A written list activates your prefrontal cortex, the planning brain, before the store's environment starts working on your limbic system. Notice when you slow down involuntarily. That decompression zone is doing its job. Choose to speed back up, or at minimum, recognize the gear change is happening to you. Check out the most dangerous moment. Look at those shelves and ask one question. Was this on my list? 2 seconds. Enough to interrupt the automatic reach. Awareness is not a perfect shield. Stores will still work on you, but they work far less on someone who can see the mechanism. Next time you push through that door, you will feel it, the slight deceleration at the entrance, the pull right, the hand reaching automatically for the familiar box at eye level. Walked in for milk and toothpaste, and this time, that might actually be all you leave with. Subscribe. Every video exposes one more system designed to run in the background of your life. Takes 2 seconds, saves you from a lot. Next, slot machines were reverse engineered into the app on your phone. And that is why you check it before you have even decided to.